How's it going, ladies and gents? Canadian Computer Collector here. It's been a very busy week in my world. I just finished guesting on the Mac Yak podcast not half an hour ago. So guess what? We have an intake video going down. I've got 4 new machines that I picked up recently. We have a 6500 225, which I'm pretty psyched about. A G4 tower that's probably just going to be a parts machine. A PowerBook G3 and a 6100 66. If you're a fan of the channel, you know that not long ago I restored a 6150 66, but I couldn't find a 66 megahertz board that actually worked. But this one came off of eBay. It's not perfect, but it's also been recapped by my man Mr. Fahrenheit. This thing is very brittle, so we're gonna try and be careful with it. I don't know what the end goal is gonna be here with, you know, the broken tab and everything, but we'll find out. And I also have some puck mice, including a graphite puck mouse, which, you know. So basically the point of this video is just to get everything set up and tested. I'm gonna have to check inside that 6500, I think, just to make sure the board's not leaky or anything. I'm the Canadian Computer Collector. Good night. Okay, so this is a 14.1, 266 megahertz, 1 meg, 64 megs of RAM, 4 gig hard drive, and a 4 meg video with CD and modem. Guess what it doesn't have though? Battery. And you know what they say about assuming? It makes you sound intelligent. It's a little bit of pouvoir a la the plug. That's the sound of winning, folks. Okay, so it looks like we have 128 megs of RAM. Well, she works. That's a good sign. Really nice display, actually. I always forget you gotta go special. Okay, coming up next, 6100 66. And what's fun about these machines are the amount of adapters required to get the monitor hooked up to the back of the machine. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Whip on out the old LG Monitrice and a keyboard and mouse. Now, I have to admit, this was featured in a recent video where we were testing out my jazz drive.
It almost moves to the beat of jazz.
It's like a cosmic gumbo. So while we were doing that, we tested this machine out, and it does turn on. But let's just do it again, because I'm so spicy. Listen to that hard drive spin. It sounds like someone's doing road work outside, you know? Really instills confidence in the owner of the machine. I wonder how many thumbs I could fit in this. For sure, 2. Yeah, oh, look at that. Well, something's just loose. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Little Jingle Bells on the 6100. Oh, and there we are. Well, dating time's not too big a deal when you've got such a wonderful, chatty machine on your hands. Or one might say, chatty. Yeah, not much else to do here except stick my head inside and scream! Go ahead, special, shut down. We'll see you on the other side. Boom! Why isn't it turning off? Did it restart? Shut down. Oh, I clicked on restart. Appreciate the puck mice once more. All my lovely furs. Okay, so we've got some issues happening along this seam here. Doesn't want to stay shut. So if we get a look inside, it would appear we are missing a few items. But like I said, this is probably just for parts. Number one, the power supply is really important because I am missing one in my other blue one. But I don't believe this is going to be a bootable machine. So no point in trying, really. What we could do is honor it instead. We will be honoring this G4 with a passage from Orson Scott Card's Ender's Game. Should we try to get into the main debates? No, we'll wait until they ask us. Coming up next, we're gonna do a little bit of a preliminary on the 6500. I am super jazzed about this machine, as mentioned previously, and you'll see why, and I'm sure you've already noticed from the intro. But it has something really cool. Okay, so this is... It dawned on me a minute ago that I think I was talking with my head cut off by the frame. Oh, this sweater is too warm for this apartment. 6500 225. This thing has an original zip drive with bezel, which is what makes it so dang cool to me, because I actually don't have a means of reading zip disks right now. I do have a bunch of zip disks, but as I said 1 second ago, I cannot read them. So this might actually be like a bit of a bridge machine for me. Problem is though, this is a very brittle machine. This era of plastic is known for breaking quite easily, and it's probably gonna need a recap, like ASAP. So I just wanna check the board before I turn it on to make sure there's no leakage, you know? Like, diapers? And I think this little guy is going to give us some trouble. Alright, well, let's get this board back inside and see what happens. And with a fresh layer of ISO on this machine, let's boot it up. What do you hook a monitor up to? Oh. I don't think there's any... Oh, here it is. Okay. Jump the gun. It's just in a very weird place. Kind of doing this in an inconvenient way, but who cares? Stretch that cable, baby. We just need power to the Tower of Power. I used to take drum lessons, and I remember my drum instructor had a bunch of Tower of Power albums. I think they were funk music or jazz or some sort of
cosmic gumbo.
Okay, here we go. Where's the power? Is that it? How do you turn the on? That'll do. While this thing's booting up, check how dirty it is. Alright, well, the hard drive sounds like a percussion section, so let's turn this monitor on and see what's going on. Actually, it kind of sounds like a fridge. Analog power saving. Why do you keep doing that? We're not getting any output here. So the machine boots, but there is no display at all. As soon as the monitor comes on, it goes right into power saving. This is actually Velcro. And the old battery was held in place with this Velcro and could very easily be the reason it's not booting. There is no PRAM battery on this board right now. So I guess I'm going to have to do some reading. Well, that's it, folks. Thank you so much for joining me for another Computer Collector video. Thank you so much for joining us. This one was short and sweet, which is A-okay by me. But is it okay by you? Be the judge. You know, if you're into retro tech videos, I encourage you to check out all the old videos from the last year and a half that I've been doing the channel. We recently hit 500 subscribers, and that's very exciting news, so thank you so much to everyone who is subscribed. Lots going on all the time, new videos every Saturday. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. And if you want to follow us on social media, check out the links below. Same thing goes for Buy Me a Coffee if you're interested in supporting the channel. Check out the link in the description. Other than that, I think this has been real interesting, wouldn't you say? Yes. Sometimes I go like this. Have a good night.